are here. Worldwide celebration. Brand new summoning animations. 2 brand new LRs. We are summoning. We can't stop. This video cannot stop until we at least have a copy of Vegito Blue, a copy of Zamasu in my box. Now, let's see. Oh, we getting new summoning animations. Wait, are these just like permanent, you think? I would honestly be okay with that. What? Oh my gosh, we getting real new summoning animations. Hey, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I've stayed off Twitter. Once we did the Dokkan now, I was like, I'm off Twitter. They revealed like some sort of like new Wii Sweep rewind effect with like Trunks come in and doing his thing. So I saw that obviously as part of the Dokkan now, but I didn't look at anything else. Oh, and also I'm trying to hit 1 million subs this year and I'm so close. Consider subscribing. So yeah. Anyway, that is sick. I wonder what else is in here. That's exciting, dude. I wonder what else is going to be in here. Screen crack. They got maybe a new screen crack for us? No. Okay. Well, okay, I won't say no. I guess technically there could be a new screen crack. We just haven't seen it yet because it'll be like Hedo and those that were like, well, I never even got Hedo. I never got the Dr. Hedo one. So I just, yeah. Anyway, so it definitely, I guess, could be something in here. And I'm sure that some of you already corrected me and letting me know that there's one in here. Snap. Wait, what? Anyway, today's video is sponsored by Marvel Snap. We've talked about Marvel Snap several times on this channel since its launch last year, which, if you didn't know, it actually got Mobile Game of the Year at the Game Awards back in 2022. But within just the last week, Marvel Snap got a massive upgrade with widescreen support over on Steam. It looks so good on PC now. And of course, because I know a lot of you guys play on mobile, it does have a mobile client. And what's awesome is that once you link your account up, you can then play seamlessly and move back and forth from the Steam version to your mobile version. So it's perfect if you've never tried it out to dive into it. And now with the widescreen support over on PC, it's a good reason to come back. And just in case you're not familiar with Marvel Snap, it's a collectible card game that's known for fast games, deep strategy, deck building, and of course, amazing art from some incredibly beloved comic artists. Something that's really awesome about Marvel Snap and the way that they managed to keep the game fresh is that they add 1 new card to the game every single week. And as we know by a lot of the games we play here on this channel, 1 new card can change everything. So it offers a bunch of fresh new experiences. And as we're filming this, that actually makes them having over 220 cards available in the game right now. And on top of that, locations in this game are a very important aspect as well. And as of filming this, there's 115 of those. Locations offer game altering effects that change up the way you may play each and every match. And one of the things I've absolutely loved about this game since the start last year is there are tons of variants for the different cards in the game. 1,300 card art variants to be exact. So even when you're playing a card that your opponent may have, you can add your own little flair with your different variant. It's awesome. And right here is the deck that I'm currently running because it's centered around a new card art variant for the Devil Dinosaur that is available when you launch the game on Steam. So it's part of the celebration of the new widescreen support on the Steam client. You can get this awesome mech Devil Dinosaur variant here. And I built a actual deck around him because his whole gimmick is +2 power for each card in your hand. So you want to maintain a lot of cards in your hand. There's a lot of cards here that allow me to have a lot of cards always available on my hand to make sure my Devil Dinosaur at a cost of 5 always maintains a high level of attack. As you can see, the game just looks gorgeous on desktop now. Mwah. And to celebrate the Steam launch, Marvel Snap has limited time login bonuses available as well as Twitch drops that are live between August 22nd and August 29th. So go down to the description right now, click on my link to download Marvel Snap and try it out on Steam for yourselves and pick up the Devil Dinosaur mech variant. Again, literally just for logging in using the Steam client, you're gonna get that. It's awesome. And what else is awesome is that Marvel Snap sponsored today's video. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for downloading the game. Let's get back to it. It is genuinely so cool to have sponsors like that on the channel. Like I just, it never gets old. I love it. I love it. You know what else I would love? This is a fusion. Hang on, the text is the text different? Did we see that? If we saw that in the Dokkan now, I was already like turned, like everything else was happening. We got a new Vegito Blue animation. Hey, God, dude, imagine it's the Blue Boys. Imagine it's the Blue Boys. It's not the Blue Boys. All right, so this came out late. All right, I'm filming this. You may not be watching it until in the AM if you're, you know, you're like Noti Gang or all that. But listen, I filmed this basically when it came out, so it's late at night. So you're gonna already know, but I pray this does not say the movie in the title. Okay, please, no movie, no the movie, none of that. I wonder if there is a like, oh, we're fusing again. I wonder if there's like a base. He can go base now. Oh my gosh. Easy Yang. Guys, there's so much to talk about. So much to talk about. I know we've already talked about a ton. You know, like Marvel Snap. Thank you for sponsoring this video. We've talked about, actually, I guess not prior to that. But anyway, but on top of all that, we have new summoning animations to look at. Are you kidding me? That's iconic. That's iconic. Also, there's a side banner unit Zamasu and a side banner unit Mai, which I have to have as well. Now, I will say, spoiler alert, there are probably a lot of collabs coming out. So I am not, I will say in this, dude, that looks so good. In this video specifically, I'm not totally worried about. If you've watched some of my videos recently, I've really tried to get everything in one video. That's kind of been my thing lately. But just because I like have collabs out the butt right now, like there's almost maybe too many. There's maybe almost too many at this point. So with that in mind, I'm not going to necessarily, like, if a banner unit is a little stubborn and somehow I get, you know, the blue boys before I get Mai, or same thing with Zamasu's, then I'm not going to. Mai is on this banner, right, with them? Surely they didn't put Zamasu. Yeah, they did. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to go just for a banner unit because it could happen in a collab. I also want to talk about what I'm doing global and JP. Is this a fusion? Surely it's a fusion. It is. Which one is it though? Hang on. So can we even get the old style way? I still like seeing, you know, VB show up and doing his. Not the blue boys. Oh my God, the Super Saiyan gods, man. I need Gogeta to show up. I need Gogeta to show up in a future, you know, celebration. But now's not the time because we're here for Vegito Blue. So we got new animations. That's sick. They're syncing up. If you guys somehow missed that part, if you didn't watch to the end, which they told you to watch to the end, and I then also repeated that you should watch to the end. And if you didn't even watch my reaction video, I would highly recommend, if anything, just watching to see my reaction to the fact that they're syncing up the games. We could just out here. Nope. We could feed. Nope. We could. Yeah. Oh, dude, we haven't seen what the 3 looks like. Give me the 3. Ooh, that's sick. Oh, that's actually so sick. Oh, it looks good. Oh wait, dude, seeing the 3 dudes pop up behind there, that was not what I was expecting to see there. But okay, dude, I hope she's good. I saw them tweet her information, but again, I was trying to stay off Twitter. I sent a little bit of a tweet before I say it went live, but I started recording this video just because I really have just been thinking about the synchronization thing, and it is incredibly exciting. It gets very, very, very exciting. Like, I don't think we can fully fathom how exciting it's going to be to have these games totally synced up. Now, we don't know when it's going to happen, so it's like, don't get your hopes up too much just yet because we don't know exactly. So I don't think there's a world where it's not synced by the time JP is celebrating its 9th anniversary. So then JP and Global, and again, if you have missed all of this, versions are syncing up. There's no date currently set for when that's going to happen, but in my mind, you would imagine they're going to do it by anniversary. For JP's anniversary, which will now be JP and Global's anniversary, everyone will be celebrating the 9th anniversary. So there's no waiting. There's no Global having to look at JP having these new shiny LRs and their old news by the time Global has them. Everyone will have them at the same time. That excites me on a level that I genuinely can't even explain. That is like the coolest thing, and it makes me question if I want to continue. I am a JP main. I'm not going to sit here and try and say I'm not been a JP main, but my Global account isn't. Again, even with, I've made some shorts that have just never seen the light of day. I really should have published them. My Global account is basically totally caught up, and I've also made a couple of random videos that I probably titled a little funny that maybe you didn't see, but I am mostly caught up. She's on the banner? That's sick. She's in the banner. I didn't even think about that she would be in the banner, but she's in the banner because their banner is still live. Or maybe it just went away as of these launching. That's awesome. That's the new 18. Okay. Anyway, so my global count in terms of power level is about 1 million behind my JP, but that's really not that bad. Pretty much has... Ooh. That wasn't Kaioken, though. That wasn't the infamous Kaioken Goku. That's sick. That is sick. But he finally goes blue. He finally goes blue. Dude, what is happening? Oh, surely that means 2. Surely that means 2. That didn't fake out. Does it not mean 2? Maybe it just means featured. Okay. So it looks like blue just means featured then, but I still did get a featured unit, which was a really good pickup. Let's lock him up. Mine is not rainbows. That's a massive pickup. Anyway, so I genuinely am in a predicament where I don't know what I'm going to do, because I definitely... Oh, blue or base? Blue again. Dude, that is a pretty animation though. It's a nice effect having the sort of what's up now? Having the sort of like beam being animated there. That's cool. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm in a weird predicament. I am still very attached to JP, but I'm also very attached to Global. Global is my original. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, what's up, Ulton? How you doing? Beast? I need you to come back soon, but like as a, different character. Man, oh man. I might switch to Zamasu here. I might switch to Zamasu. Just try the Zamasu banner out, see if we can get him. Okay, here we go. Dude, this is so cool. Anyway, all right, so let's step it back. So we've not seen the animations, we've not seen the kits. What it is what I think it probably is going to be are the blue boys are probably holding back VB, and so just raw out of the gates, the Merge Zamasu is probably the better overall character. But when you get to Vegito Blue, and I will say, I very much so, it's such a double-edged sword for me, because I love fusing units. Like fusions and transformation, like in-game fusing and in-game transformations are always going to be so sick. Like they just are. Like plain and simple, anytime that you can transform or you can fuse as like an in-game mechanic, that's always going to be fun. But in this situation where it's like a ton of turns, I kind of wish it was just an out of the gates thing and he was just Vegito. We haven't had like a standalone VB since the tech one, I mean, if you want it, well, no, wait, the tech one was after the free-to-play LR, right? Or they were around the same time, something like that. But 5th anniversary of Vegito Blue, which is the previous one we got in the game, which is crazy to think 3.5 years ago is how long ago that's been. Is this a fusion since it's those two together? It is. Let's go. And it's blue. Okay. So, it's been forever, but he's still transforming, right? Now, I love that one. That one's EZA from 5th anniversary, and he's still so good. I love using those two units, Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, the 5th anniversary units. It's a fake out too. Could it be them? It cannot. It's last year's World Ice Celebration. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't really think about that, but yeah, it's Final Form Cooler. So wait, are the Super Saiyans on the Super Saiyans then are with Zamasu surely then, right? Surely that's how that's working. Still, so crazy they switched it up and gave us dual Dokkan Fest instead of splitting up with Dokkan Fest and Carnival. Anyway, but I wish that the transformation wasn't... I didn't see... I got a notification on my friggin' phone. I looked down. What was that? Was that a Mai? It probably was Mai, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, it probably was Mai. We haven't seen... Oh, and this is a fake out too. No. Feature go on. Why? Oh my gosh, dude. Gohan, leave me alone. If you're new to my channel, here's the thing. If you're new to my channel, I have more of those Gohans than I could possibly ever want. Okay, so like, yes, he's a really awesome pickup. Yes, I love the Beast Gohan in this game, but I do not need him. So, I mentioned this earlier, but there are a ton of you that watch that do not subscribe, and I really am trying to hit 1 million subs. So if you've watched this far and you haven't subscribed, Please consider subscribing. That couldn't have been better timing. Oh, I can hear the friggin' Goku Black theme right now. I can hear all of you, like 50% of you that watch that don't subscribe. You just subscribed. I know you did. You're trying to help us hit 1 million. Holy yes. And I know I just asked a lot of you to subscribe, but I know you also hit that like button for friggin' Vegito Blue. Are you kidding me? Let's go, dude. Look at him. Oh my, dude, that SSR art actually is so sick. That SSR art is so sick. Oh, and we got the rift for it. Are you kidding me? We got the rift for the Vegito Blue character. Yes, dude. Oh, dude, that is just the level of iconicness, bro. It's not in the movie, at least not yet. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're so sick. They are so sick. Oh, it was on the final one of a buy 3 get 1 free. Dude, you can't even make this up. Let's go. Let's go. Zamasu time. Oh my gosh. We haven't gotten, I mean, we're getting new animations. We got Blue. We've got, so I meant Blue's and Goku Blue. But so we got Goku going blue, which is new. We've got the Vegito Blue animation. We got a base Vegito. And we know that there's a time traveler that replaces the Goku or the Beerus and Whis animation. I wonder if Beerus and Whis, I wonder if Beerus and Whis, since it's not, what are the odds of that? I wonder if Beerus and Whis are not a combo now, since they wouldn't matter because there is no Beerus and Whis animation. Imagine, dude. Imagine. I'm sure someone right now is commenting saying, yes, I actually got them, and it meant nothing. And I'm so sorry. to whoever that is out there right now that just got that combination and got nothing from it, I'm so sorry. Surely it still does mean something, question mark. Anyway, I still would want the Beerus and Whis animation. Also, I guess I'm sitting here saying we could get Zeno. Surely they did not remove Zeno. I would like something new though for like that. Like it'd be cool to get, I don't know, to do something new with Zeno. I don't know what they would do with it, because having them pop down from the top is really cool. But it'd be kind of neat to have them do an updated version of that as well. Honestly, an updated version of everything. I think this is a massive missed opportunity, by the way, to not do something new with the Goku Black Rift. Like, I love that we got that, and I still do love that animation, but I feel like there is more they could do with the since you see the Rift first before Goku flies in, you could make Goku not be Goku, and it could be Goku Black. And that would actually just be color swaps. Maybe a little bit. No, matter of fact, you could just you could color swap pretty much everything about him. So yeah, I don't know. I wish that was a thing, but it's not. It's fine. Still, there's nothing wrong with a few extra little, bells and whistles here and there. Okay, so as of right now, there's 4 new units. We've gotten 2 of the 4. We haven't gotten the Trunks animation, but we've seen quite a few new summoning animations. We've discussed the global thing. I do think it will, like, I genuinely do think it will be synced up. At least I have to imagine it will be synced up, like, prior to us actually going into the JP anniversary, or the JP anniversary is their goal to have it synced up by then. If not, wait. Oh my god, am I going back in time to get a merge Zamasu right now? Dude. Did I just go back in time to get merge Zamasu? Please. Holy, please. Yes. Come on. Oh my gosh, one of the greatest videos on the channel of all time. If he's in here, surely he's in here. Surely did not do this. I'm not seeing his SR art either. I didn't really pay attention to the banner. Let's go! Oh my gosh, let's go! I got him on a buy 3 get 1 free too. What? We just got the animation. Guys, we just got the, okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. There's gonna be races. I'm sure some of them will be dual summons. I'll do maybe even more than that. Maybe we'll do a quad, a triple. Who knows? Dude, there's no way I come back over here. Okay. Anyway. So in those, I'm not necessarily going for rainbow here because I do want to do some summons on global as well. But like when I go into those and let's say I get them, or maybe we just do like dude, I'm sure there's gonna be so much content coming at you that if you didn't subscribe to this channel to be ready for it, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, come on. But I wouldn't mind having my VB and my Zamasu just a little more like beefed up. And also if I add my VB just a tiny bit more beefed up, then I can fully focus on Zamasu on some of the collabs. That's just where my thought process is at right now. That's all I'm saying. That is all I am saying. I'm so glad, dude. What was the fly-in for the Trunks animation? I wasn't paying attention. Like, dude, when you've sat here and you've watched so many Dokkan summon animations, I should be paying more attention, right? Because they're new. You just get a little on autopilot. You know what to really look out for. So I wasn't really paying attention to what flew in when I got the Trunks animation. I wonder if there was anything. I'm sure there was something specific. I'm sure it's just like beer some Whis. Huh. Anyway. You guys will know, and it will have already been edited, and I would have already went back and watched the footage by the time you're watching this, but current me as of filming this was not paying attention to what was on screen. The other thing too that's crazy is that they would announce this global sync up, because I was actually considering not going too crazy on global this time, just because like I've talked about this many a times. I have been trying to like not go as crazy on the gacha stuff, especially since I've been playing a decent amount of Legends too. So like trying to keep up with Legends and then 2 versions of Dokkan, which I'm not playing a ton of other like gacha games right now. I'm I'm one of those people that like I love to try out tons of stuff all the time. That's just me. Like a new game comes out, I love to like see what can I push the boundaries of my phone. What does this game look good? And everyone's going on about a game looking good and all that. So like I'm always here for a new mobile game. But in terms of like actually spending, it's crazy because a lot of people will be like, that is a sick pickup. A lot of people will think I just am constantly a spender, and I have not streamed. I did stream my reaction to Vegito Blue and the Dokkan Now and stuff like that. It was my first stream in 3 months. So for those of you that came out and were there, that was awesome. That was a very awesome like welcome back to streaming stream, like period. That was so sick to have a stream be as successful as that one was for someone who hasn't streamed. I mean, I consistently upload on YouTube, so I don't feel like I'm not like a streamer that just took 3 months off and just hasn't done anything. I still upload consistently on YouTube, so I don't feel that weird about it. But it has been a long time since I've literally pressed go live. So okay, so is base Vegito just replaced Super Vegito because we're here in future? That's just now clicking as to why Super Vegito is technically not here, because it's not Super Vegito, because it wouldn't be Super Vegito because it's in the future, and in the future he's the only base or blue. Got it. Got it. Anyway, that realization just threw me off so hard. But when I used to stream different gacha games and would just trying stuff out, people always think I'm like a spender in literally everything, but I'm really not. Like I'm really not. I gotta really being enjoying a game to want to spend money on it. Plain and simple. I'm not like an immediate mega well in everything. And a lot of the reason I still have maintained, both versions and do everything that I do in these is just because I'm able to do it and make content out of it, right? So, go blue. Oh my gosh, could this be? Wait, no, because earlier we got blue and got 23rd World Tournament. I was saying, could blue mean LR? But it definitely doesn't. It just means featured unit for sure. There's definitely a featured unit in this, dude. Blue for Blue Boys would be sick, beautiful, love it. Please. Come on, just for the one time. Not sell again. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anywho, right now these are the only 3 games I'm like actually spending any amount of like money on, and so I was like really considering chilling out on the global side, but now I'm in a predicament because I'm attached to both versions, but it clearly if they're going to be truly synced, and it's not, I'm pretty sure the way Grand Cross does it is they like synced them, but they're still a week apart. You know, as a creator, that week makes a difference, right? Like as a consumer, you would not want to be behind a week, but if you're not worried about making videos on it, again, waiting a week isn't like the worst thing ever, especially when you've been used to waiting 6 months. But in terms of, and again, I'm not saying that would still be okay, because it wouldn't really. But in terms of making content, being behind everybody by a week would be just no. Like all of you would have already watched everyone else cover it for a week, and then it wouldn't make sense. So obviously, if it is not a true 100% sync up, I will still just maintain on JP. And for those that are new to the game and wonder why those of us that play JP, it's not anything really different about the games in terms of, like, I think some people think there's like some sort of weird, like maybe rate difference or whatever it might be. It's not that. It's literally just that when the game came out in 2015, the JP version launched first in late January of 2015, and then the global version launched in July of 2015. And they've never caught them up. They've done simultaneous release things like they just are doing like with this, but they've always let JP celebrate anniversary different, have things first most of the time. They did some global firsts here and there. It always was wonky, and it always really messed with the global schedule. But anyway, JP was always just ahead in certain aspects because the game literally was ahead, and just it started that way. And with gacha games, you know, typically, like a good example to go back to is basically Worldwide from 2017, where they gave us they gave global for the first time ever. That was the first like really unanimously released thing, and they gave us SSJ4 Gogeta and Omega Shinra at the same time. Well, at that time on JP, they'd only been doing categories around a thing. So categories did not used to exist in this game. It was all either someone was like a full types lead, so just all types like super or extreme or something like that, or someone was a lead for just the typing like tech, AGL, STR, etc., etc. And so they finally introduced this new thing called categories with SSJ Tech, SSJ4 Gogeta, and Physical Omega Shinron. Well, on global, they weren't done releasing the 120% leads for the special typings, because again, they were going through one unit for Super STR, one unit for Extreme STR, one unit for Super AGL, one unit for Extreme AGL, and so forth. So that Gogeta and that Omega released in the middle of them trying to give global all these mono typing leads, and so they made Omega and Gogeta's leader ability say to be released. Let's go. To be released. They didn't even give them leader abilities because they didn't want global to have the new category update, which they did implement categories, but they didn't want you to have category leads from those two characters before they could sell you the mono typing leads. I fully believe that's what it was. And so the reason why it's basically never caught up, of course, is because they want to what they're going to probably have to do for this catch up, and massive shout out to Toastie on this. He said One Piece Treasure Cruise did the same thing. So a lot of the times these games are developed for Japan first. They release in Japan first, and then I guess they probably base the success in Japan on if it's worth to make an international version that has a localized language and all of that. And so One Piece Treasure Cruise was in the same situation, and they officially caught it up. And what they did is they took, I think, a lot of the smaller banners. So in this case, which global already has Kel, but global doesn't have like Turles. Global was missing the trunks that we just had, stuff like that. And they apparently threw them all on a step up banner. And then it was like this crazy insane value step up banner that allowed you to get these units that you were missing on the global side of One Piece Treasure Cruise. And then things just started releasing at the same time. So my guess is that they probably do something similar to that, but they would probably not do that before making global summon for full power SSJ4 Goku. I do have an eerie feeling that full power SSJ4 Goku will get his own separate solo release before they do any sort of like combined releasing. That's my guess. And so we'll have to wait, we'll have to see. But that's why they've never really synced them up, is because they obviously want to make sure they're still able to stagger their releases and make you summon or get you to summon on other banners without giving like you this insane value banner that I'm presuming will eventually happen at some point, hopefully before the 9th anniversary of the JP game. And so in terms of making content, to have access to these characters, literal, in the case of it, the anniversary characters, 5.5, 6 months early, it's incredibly advantageous as a creator, right? And then as more and more people back in the day started covering the JP side of the game and it really took off,
it's really hard to just maintain and be a global creator. So anyone that's done that throughout this entire period, mad props to you. I couldn't personally do it. You know, I made the switch to JP, and I've always maintained both versions this entire time. Even if you haven't seen me summoning, and maybe, again, it's one of those things where it's like out of sight, out of mind. Like if you don't see me make a video over it, you don't think like I play it or have anything to do with it, right? Like I bet in someone's mind, I haven't made a Fortnite video on the channel, even though there's been some anime stuff and things that would probably make sense to make a video over it. But Nano probably hasn't played Fortnite since he made that video 5 months ago or 4 months ago, whenever it was. Nano probably hasn't played, Global Dokkan since the last time he made a Global Dokkan video. That's just not the case. It's not the case at all. But I can't make videos over absolutely everything, right? Like it's like when I stream and I would stream something like, I don't know, God of War, or Spider-Man. It's like, wait, Nano, you play this? You play something other than those games you cover in your channel? Yeah. Yes, I do. Most certainly. I'm mostly a Dragon Ball channel, so it wouldn't make a ton of sense to do this or do that over there on that channel. It just, I just wouldn't. And I get it. You guys are here for me plus something closely related, at least to anime or Dragon Ball. So why would you watch me plus, I don't know, Warzone or whatever, right? Like it would not make a ton of sense. I totally understand that. But that doesn't mean like there's not other things that we play. But again, seriously though, people will think like if they haven't seen something in a while, like, oh, you probably abandoned your global account. Nope. Global account is still strong. Global account is still, doing things. Is actually closing in on JP's power level and has stuff that I can't even get on my JP account anymore, like the One Piece crossover Goku, the Bye Guys Goku, the only real Bye Guys Goku in any of the games. So, or in Dokkan Battle is like just exclusively on my global account. I did not get that character at all on my JP account. So anyway, so it's just like if they manage to sync them up fully 100%, there's a world where I just start really, let's go. I just start really focusing down and really focusing on global. But we'll wait. I'll have to see what they do with the syncing, and that'll be like my final determining factor. And you guys can check out Marvel Snap, the sponsor of this video, by clicking my link down below in the description to download the Steam version of the game and get yourselves a Mech Devil Dinosaur because it's awesome. And you can also click on another video right there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.